Good morning. My name is Ozina Mayfield, and we're recording this on Monday, December the 12th, 2016. We're recording this to make the people aware of what's been going on with the bank fraud, the United States rigging of the U.S. dollar. It seems that on our deeds and our notes, we have been defrauded. Each note who has the instrument being used as LIBOR or securitization has been defrauded. The banks have been indicted, tried, and convicted of this crime. Now it's time for the people to be paid. The Supreme Court has sent down a ruling that anyone who has been evicted from their home through the ruling of a district or circuit court is to be dismissed. We have the people here. We formed a group, Homeowners Against Illegal Foreclosures. These people have been defrauded, foreclosed. Some have been foreclosed on illegally. So now we are out to make the people of the United States aware that they have been defrauded upon. You need to check your deed and your notes. It will give you all the information needed for you to see exactly what has transpired and what needs to be done to have your house returned, and you are to be made whole again. So now we will have these people here have been through some of the actions through these banks with their illegal mortgaging procedures, and they would like to tell their stories. As I said, you can go to Parrish versus Fannie Mae and get the information, and will tell you exactly where to go to have everything overturned, because the Supreme Court states that all of these charges of people being vacated from their homes must be vacated and dismissed, and the people are to be made whole again. Now I will introduce to you Mr. Clarence Andrews, who will tell his story.
Good morning. My name is Clarence Andrews Jr. I purchased my mortgage in 1998 from Dominion Mortgage Company. They sold to Countrywide in turn sold to Bank of America. During the time I was with Bank of America, I refinanced it, and they doubled my interest to for what I purchased. They doubled it with the interest. Then Bank of America sold to Ditex, and Ditex, I feel that Ditex is liable for the fraud, because they purchased it from a Bank of America, and knowing it had been stated that that new Bank of America had been found guilty of a crime, but they claimed they didn't know what the crime was. Also, I have a statement from Ditex that saying my house was closed in 1999 and it was refinanced, but I never refinanced my house in 1999. So I'm looking to be reimbursed for whatever the process is, because I want to get my deed clear, and if possible, some money in my pocket. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Lena Hobbs, and when I first heard about the mortgage fraud from Ms. Mayfield, and she filled me in the process of how they had defrauded me. I went to Household Finance, and they're the ones that I mortgaged my house with, and my interest rate was high. So I told them, please lower my interest rate so that I can get my taxes and the insurance all rolled into one. They told me they couldn't do it. So right now, with Household Finance, I had to get a lawyer to talk to them, and they lowered my interest rate from 8 to 5. So now, when they did that, they included the taxes and everything in that mortgage, at least for 2 years. Now I've got 1 more year of paying them everything in one package. And after that is over, which will be in 2018, I go back to the original deed that they had set up for me. So I had to go to City Hall, pay my taxes, go to the insurance company and get insurance on my house, plus pay them. And it goes, like I say, everything goes back to what I signed. In the meantime, was struggling with some more financial problems. I want to help my daughter. So I borrowed $10,000 from them. Their interest rate was 23.9. So I paid them approximately about 7-8 years of that $10,000, and they sold it to Springleaf. Springleaf said, "Well, everything stays the same from household." So I got the notice from them telling me that they had to take my payments up a little bit higher because they have to meet the economy. And I said, "Well, can you please lower from 23.9?" They said, "No, we don't do that. We are a debt collector." So that's where I am now with Springleaf. And they told me if I wanted to get from under them, I need to borrow some money. And so that's what I did. I went to Navy Credit Union, borrowed $9,000. That was the amount. I borrowed $10,000. As you can see, I had no money going to the principal. It was just going on the interest, which was $175 a month on interest, and I've been paying that since 2013. Actually, I didn't want to borrow any more money, but I didn't have any choice. So anyway, I released Springleaf from there, going to court, and just went on and got the money. So now I'm paying the Navy. I said I wasn't going to get emotional about this, but when the finance company take all your money, your mortgage company take your whole check, and you got to get out here and find a way to live. And that's where I am at this point right now.
Morning. My name is Sophronia Pettiford. I contracted a loan with Eastern Savings Bank to upgrade my home. My interest rate was outrageous, unbeknown to me that they had gave me such a high rate. My purpose for being here is to let people know that I've been defrauded, others have been defrauded, with the level rate being advertised and made known through the Attorney General, the Supreme Court, and many other agencies, that not only I but others have been illegally defrauded with interest rates. I have lost my home, and I've been suffering thereafter. And I just feel that it must be known that we, the people, are having to experience unknown circumstances by these banks, which know that they are defrauding us and we're not aware of it. Again, I'm asking to be made whole, my home be returned, and I do not want anyone else to experience this of being defrauded, illegally given high interest rates without some kind of awareness. So please, I ask once again to be made whole and my home be returned. Thank you.
So in going through these changes, we're trying to make the public aware of what has happened and their rights of what they can do to be made whole again, as ruling has come down from the Supreme Court for us to be made whole once again. I myself have a case in the Richmond District Court where the mortgage companies have been served to come out and explain, because there is no title, no deed. Once they committed this fraud, it made everything void. So if you need more information, please go to Parish versus the Federal National Mortgage Association, aka Fannie Mae, and challenge your title so that you can and should be, according to the law, you should be made whole again.